Devin's POV.
Habit mo na bang mang-istorbo ng tulog, dude? Perry said as soon as he got off from his car. Tumalikod lang ako. I still hate her. I hate her even more. Why of all people kay Cyrus pa talaga siya pupunta? She's ridiculous. Hey dude, untag sa akin ni Perry. Nasa sala na kami at papunta na ng minibar. Stop winning, Perry. Hindi bagay sa'yo. Sabi ko. I immediately opened the fridge at inilabas ang alak doon. Well, okay lang. Pogi naman ako. Anyway, anong meron at parang sirang-sira ang araw mo? Tanong niya. I handed him the beer in the car. Mabilis niyang binuksan yun at ininom. I hate her. She's nothing but a pain in the neck. Sabi ko at ininom yung alak. I crumpled the can as soon as I finished what's inside it. Really? Pain in the neck? Someone as beautiful as Mabel? I bet if someone would have her, they would say the opposite. Ano ba kasing problema mo sa asawa mo? Sabi niya, you can't understand me. She left and hurt me before, and she's doing the same thing now. Thank goodness, I don't feel the same towards her. I grabbed another can. Stop lying, dude. You love her. You still do. Perry said, I don't love her. I despise her. I won't commit the same mistake before. I won't let her ruin me again. I'll destroy her first. Ramdam na ramdam ko pa din ang galit ko. You are destroying her. Hanggang kailan mo balak gawin to? Ano ba talagang balak mo? Ano bang goal mo? You married her and what? After ba niya ma-realize lahat ng nagawa niya sa'yo? Hihiwalayan mo siya? I stopped drinking and looked at Perry. I never thought about that. Ano nga bang bala ko sa kanya? See, you don't have any plans. Sabihin na nating nasa in denial stage ka pa ngayon. Paano kung wala na siya pag na-realize mo? Paano kung iwan ka na niya? She can't escape me. Diretso kong sagot. Whatever you say, that's why I hate having an argument with you. Hindi ka nagpapatalo. I am just wasting my time. Dapat tinulog ko na lang to. Shut up. Are you really my friend? Tanong ko't binato sa kanyang walang lamang lata. Pero mabilis siyang nakaiwas. I am. That's why I'm waking the hell out of you. Sayang si Mabel, bro. You really like my wife, ha? I don't like her as a special someone. But I like her for you. Isa pa, marami siyang makakwento sa akin about your nerdy days. Sabi nito tumawa pa. Damn you. By the way, I heard Mabel won today. She'll be competing again for the world's gymnastic. You must be proud. Nanood ka ba? I sighed. No. What? Tao ka pa ba, pre? Unbelievable. Umiiling niyang sabi. I wanted to watch her today, but I had a war with my ego. I cannot let her see and feel that I am caring for her. Ayoko na. Tama na yun dati. Kilala ko siya. Nagawa niya na dati, gagawin niya ulit. Did you even check kung kumain na ba siya? My thoughts were interrupted by this talkative guy. I don't know. Baliw, ako na nga lang magyayaya. Sabi niya, bago ako tinalikuran at umakyat. Suit yourself. I said and opened up a new can and sat down. I don't know what's wrong with me. Pero alam ko na kahit ayoko. I'm being fucking possessive over her. Nagsiselos na naman ako. I always wanted to kill every guy that went near her. I know all of them because I've always been updated about her. Everything about her. In that 9 years. Ayoko man but I can't help but always ask someone to check and spy on her. Crazy. I am crazy and I hate her. I can't love her again. That is stupidity. Nakarinig ako ng kalabog sa taas. Malakas na kinakatok ni Perry ang pinto. Mabel! Hey! Are you okay inside? Narinig kong malakas niyang sabi kaya napatayo ako at mabilis na umakyat. Naabutan ko pa ang pagkatok muli ni Perry. I immediately grabbed the doorknob. Pero mabilis akong kinabahan ng nakalak iyon. We heard a loud noise na para bang may nabasag sa loob. My heart started racing for I don't know what fucking reason it is. Mabilis kong hinawi si Perry at malakas na kinalampag ang pintuan. Mabel! Open the goddamn door! Sigaw ko. Mabel! Ipapakuha ko na yung susi. Sabi ni Perry at nagmamadaling bumaba. Hindi ko na nagawang tumango dahil natataranta na ako. Mabel, sinasabi ko sa'yo, kapag nakapasok ako dito humanda ka talaga sa akin. Naiinis ko nang sabi. I am trying to cover up the nervousness. Isabel Martina, I am not kidding anymore. Kinalampag ko na naman ang pinto. Mabel, sinipa ko na yung pinto pero hindi nun nagawang mabuksan ang pinto. Mabel, ano ba? Ito na. Nagmamadaling umakyat si Perry. Halos magkandadapa pa nga siya. Kasunod niya ay yung mga guard sa bahay. They all look worried, but I am feeling 4 times of it. Hinablot ko agad kay Perry ang susi. Immediately inserted it to the keyhole. Mabilis ko yung pinihit nang marinig kong mag-click ang lock. Pagpasok ko'y mabilis kong hinanap si Mabel. Pero wala siya sa kwarto. Mabel! Sigaw ko. Mabilis na humakbang ako papalapit sa banyo. And I heard the sound of the running water. Hindi ako nagdalawang isip na buksan yon. Mabel! I immediately ran towards the tub that is filled with red-colored water. I saw the broken window of the medicine cabinet. Piling ko hindi ako nakagalaw at huminto ang pagpunction ng utak ko nang tumama ang paningin ko sa nakapikit na si Mabel. She's pale as white. My pulse is definitely hitting the sky. Pero mabilis akong lumapit and lift out Mabel from the tub. I felt my whole self stiffened when her cold body touched mine. I can't almost feel she's breathing. Mabel! I called her. Naramdaman kong tinaas ni Perry yung isang kamay niya above her head. Doon ko lang napansin that the blood is still continuously flowing from the slit in her wrist. We have to hurry. Kailangang masalinan agad siya ng dugo at matahi ko agad to. Damn dude, she lost too much blood. Sabi ni Perry habang hawak niya yung kamay ni Mabel. And he is dialing on his phone. I need you here in 10 minutes. I'll be sending you what you need to bring. Someone might die. He hangs up. Mabilis niyang binalot ng puting tuwalya yung wrist ni Mabel. I looked at Mabel. Her eyes is closed at parang mas nangihina ako. Dahil nararamdaman ko ang mas paghina ng katawan niya. Mabel, please don't do this. I almost begged her. I carried her out of the bathroom. Perry is doing something on her wrist while I slowly placed her in the bed. Perry, do something. I am. Hinihintay ko na lang dumating yung mga kailangan kong gamit. I sat down in front of Mabel. I can't afford to lose her like this. Please save her. Dude, save my wife. I can't lose her. I need her. Hindi ko alam kung ano-ano lumalabas sa akin. I might regret this or deny this. Pero sigurado ako, ayokong mawala si Mabel. I know, pero hindi ko alam pare. I will try, pero hindi ko alam kung aabot siya. Mabel might die within 30 minutes. And that somehow bombed my whole system. Am I really losing her? Did Mabel really kill herself because she can't take me anymore? I can't lose her. What is he doing here? Nakita ko pa lang siya ulit ay nagiinit ang ulo ko. Dahil sa kanyang lahat ng ito. He just smirked at me again. Gusto ko na naman siyang sapakin. I called him. Co-doctor ko siya sa ospital nila Kuya Thunder. Hindi lumilingon na sabi ni Perry. Dala mo ba lahat ng itinext ko sa'yo? Baling nito kay Cyrus. Yes, how is she? Humakbang na siya papalapit sa kama kung saan nakahiga si Mabel. Mabilis akong humarang sa harap niya. Don't ever think of touching my wife. Lim, sabi ko sa kanya. Tinaas niya ang kamay niya. Pwede ba, Devin? Itigil mo na muna yung pagiging seloso mo. Please, we need to hurry. Napatingin ako dahil ramdam kong pagkaseryoso sa boses niya. Matagal ko na din kaibigan si Perry. And if he gets serious, that is something that is real. I sighed. Ayusin mo lang, Cyrus. I'm watching you. Banta ko dito. No need. Mabel is a sister to me. And seeing her like this, I can smash your face definitely. Naikuyom ko yung palad ko. Not now, Devin. I told myself. She would be fine, right? Kinakabahan kong tanong. Perry is starting stitching the slit in Mabel's wrist, while Cyrus is arranging some pack of bloods na isinaksak kay Mabel. We still don't know yet. We're not fully equipped here. Dahil wala ang machines. We need to make sure that she is on a stable condition before we can go to Cyrus Clinic since malapit lang dito yon. Perry said. I looked at Cyrus. Yes, kahit papano kumpletong medical equipment sa clinic ko. Mas mababantayan natin si Mabel doon. Upon checking yung laslas niya, ay masyadong malalim. Maybe after maubos nitong sinasalin na dugo sa kanya, we'll transfer her to my clinic. Sabi ni Cyrus. Ayoko man pero wala din akong magagawa. Dahil kasalanan ko naman talaga kung bakit ginawa ni Mabel to. I didn't know na you'll be this successful. Sabi ko kay Cyrus. I am successful. Kahit nung kami pa ni Rayla. I just had misunderstanding with my family. Kaya namuhay ako ng simple. I didn't know na yun ang magiging reason for Rayla to leave me. Hindi ko din alam na buntis siya. Have you met Stephen? I asked him. I am looking at Mabel. She's so pale and yet, she's still beautiful. Kahit ano pa yung galit na nararamdaman ko sa kanya. I can never lie how attractive she is. Not yet. Kaya salamat sa pasa na binigay mo. My son would just think na basagulero ang dad niya. Anyway, I've heard from Rayla that Stephen inherited your attitude. What's wrong with that? Nilingon ko siya nang nakakunot ang noo. I don't want my son to be rude and to hurt woman like what you do. I will make sure na ngayong nasa buhay niya na ako, hindi niya kukunin yung mga bad attitude mo. Shut up! Around 7 a.m. na nang mailipat si Mabel sa clinic ni Cyrus. She did not stabilize, but sabi ni Perry mas okay na ilipat na siya, then mas lumala ang lagay niya sa bahay. Geez, I'm so sleepy na. Sabi ni Cyrus at humikap. I can also feel yung pagod, pero pakiramdam ko ay hindi ko maipipikit ang mata ko dahil sa pag-aalala kay Mabel. Both of you, magpahinga na kayo. Ako nang bahala kay Mabel since nakatulog naman ako kahit papano before going into your house. Perry said. You sure? Si Cyrus. I can manage Mabel. Remember, I'm the #1 surgeon here in the Philippines. Perry said and then playfully smiled. Yabang. Sige na, matutulog na ako. Nasa kwarto lang ako. Ako naman bahala mamaya kay Mabel. Cyrus said before lumabas ng kwarto. Lumapit ako kay Mabel pero this time, hindi ako makadikit dahil may mga nakaturok pa sa kanya. And there are machines na binabantayan ni Perry. How is she? Tanong ko. Perry looked at me. Okay naman. Kailangan ko lang talaga siyang i-monitor. She needs to wake up and then that's the only time na malalaman natin na okay talaga siya. But as of now, I'm doing my best, dude. Thanks. I said and then tapped his shoulder. No problem. Pero sana dude maging wake up call na sa'yo to. I know nasaktan ka pero Mabel is also suffering too. She loves you. She wouldn't do this if not. Nasasaktan din siya. Why don't you give it a chance? Bakit hindi mo ayusin? Why are you destroying your own life? Dude, you just sound like Ate Rayla. It's cringy. Ganyan ba nagagawa ng broken-hearted? Gago, change topic mo pa. Seryoso ako. Mahirap magsisi sa huli. I know people who suffered when they let their ego and pride drive their life. I looked at Mabel. I'll think about it. Fine. Magpahinga ka na. Dahil pag ako natulog, mahihirapan talaga kayong gisingin ako. I need you both awake later. Sige na, ako nang bahala kay Mabel. Napangisi na lang ako. I don't like making friends but when I do, it's really a worthy one. I sat in the couch that is in front of Mabel's bed. Yumuko na lang din ako sa kama niya. I don't know pero parang gusto kong ramdam kong nasa tabi ko siya. Nakayuko lang ako and I thought of everything that happened 9 years ago up until yesterday. It is still clear to my mind how Mabel looked so lifeless when I lifted her from the tub. Marahil sa sobrang kakaisip ay nakatulog ako. Cyrus, hand me over the oxygen pump, Perry said. Nagising ako sa nagpapanik na boses ni Perry. Mabilis akong tumayo nang makita kong sinuotan ni Cyrus ng mask si Mabel. What's happening? Kinakabahan kong tanong. Huwag ka muna lumapit, Devin. Cyrus sounded so serious. He's now pumping something. Hindi ko naiintindihan. Perry is injecting something sa IV na nakakabit kay Mabel. Mabel, damn it, ano ba? Sigaw ni Cyrus. What the fuck is going on? Sigaw ko. Dude, bumababa kasi ng bumababa ang vital sign ni Mabel. Mukhang hindi tinatanggap ng katawan niya yung dugo. Sabi ni Perry. They are going back and forth at kung ano-anong sinusuksok at kinakabit kay Mabel. What do you mean? Akala ko ba okay siya? Okay siya kanina. It's just that this happened. If hindi pa tanggapin ng katawan niya yung gamot na binigay ko, her vital sign will totally go down. She's dying. Perry said. No, that is impossible. Sigaw ko. Lumapit ako kay Mabel. Wala na akong pake. Gusto ko lang hawakan siya. Mabel, hey, what are you doing? Gumising ka na. There's a shake in my voice. Mabel, don't do this, baby. Please. Shit, her BP is very unstable. Pati pulso niya humihina. Si Cyrus. Mabel, I'm a jerk. I know that. Pero wag naman ganito, please. I'm hugging her as I said that. Her body's cold. Cyrus kept shouting and kept on panicking. I can hear the sound of the machine indicating that her vitals are rapidly going down. I've never cried again simula nang iwan niya ako. I promised that hindi ako iiyak, but I felt so weak that tears continuously fell from my eyes. Mabel, please. I cried when she left me before. Devin. Wala na siya. Wala na si Mabel. Cyrus said. He's also crying. Umiling ako. What are you saying? Okay lang siya. Uuwi kami ni Mabel, di ba? Mabel, wake up! I gently shaked her. Dude, I'm sorry. Hindi na talaga kinaya ng katawan niya. Mabel's time of death is 11:23 in the morning. Perry announced, kaya tumayo ako, tinawakan siya sa polo. Doktor ka, di ba? Why weren't you able to save her? Bakit si Mabel pa? I haven't told her everything. Perry, do something. Hindi pa huli lahat, I said. Binitawan ko siya. Humarap ako kay Mabel. Hahawakan ko na sana siya to try and revive her. Pero pinigilan ako ni Cyrus. Tama na, Devin. Wala na si Mabel. Tanggapin na lang natin. Pagod na siya. Let her go. Tama na. Ikaw ang may kasalanan kung bakit niya ginawa to. So don't act like you care now. Galit na sabi ni Cyrus. Pumagsak ako paluhod sa may tapat ng kama ni Mabel. I started crying again. I held her hand. Mabel, no. Please, wake up. Mabel! Nagising ako sa malakas na pagtawag ni Perry sa pangalan niya. Mabilis na hinanap ng paningin ko si Mabel. At kung anong sinama ng panaginip ko, ay nakahinga ako ng maluwag nang makita ko siyang nakadilat at inaalalayang umupo ni Perry. Mabuti na lang at gumising ka na. Mabel, I called her. She just looked at me for a quick moment at mabilis na yumuko. Sobrang nag-alala kami sa'yo. Don't ever do it again, pagsasalita ni Perry. I'm sorry. Mahina man ang pagkakasabi niya, ay narinig namin yon. Mabel, totoo masaya ako na okay ka na. Pero lalabas muna ako, kukuha lang ako ng tubig mo and gigisingin ko si Cyrus. Nandito ka ngayon sa klinik niya. Mag-usap kayong dalawa. Pagkasabi nun ni Perry ay mabilis siyang lumabas. I looked at Mabel and what I dreamt all came crashing back to my mind. And I felt like I don't even wanna lose her. Isabel's POV. Hindi ko alam pero pakiramdam ko sana hindi ko na lang pala ginawang maglaslas. Dahil habang nasa taba ko kanina, naisip ko pag namatay ako, hindi ko na makikita at makakasama pa kahit kailan si Devin. At kapag nangyari yun, darating ang panahon na makaka-move on siya. At may bagong babaeng darating sa buhay niya. At ayoko nun. Ganun ko ata talaga siya kamahal. That even in my last second in life, I'll be thinking of him. Gusto ko mang bumangon sa tab kanina. Ay sobrang nanghina ako and everything went black. Pagdilat ko ay si Perry agad ang sumalubong sa akin. Nakita kong nakayuko si Devin sa kama. Nangihina ako. Masakit ang wrist ko. Pero ang puso ko nang tawagin niya pa lang ang pangalan ko ay parang kotseng binilhan ng bagong battery. How are you feeling? Tanong niya. Hindi agad ako nakasagot dahil naramdaman kong pag-upo niya sa kama. Nakayuko pa din ako at pakiramdam ko'y maiiyak na agad ako. Mabel. He called me again. Mabel, I'm sorry. Mabilis akong nag-angat ng tingin kaya bumungad sa akin ang worried pero poging mukha ng asawa ko. Hindi ko napigilan pero nagbagsakan na ang luha ko. He said sorry. Marahil marami ang maiinis sa akin at sasabihing bobo ako at dapat ko nang iwan siya. Pero iba kapag mahal mo yung tao. Parang kahit ilang milyon yung mali niya,
Hahanap ka ng isang rason para magstay, para mas mahalin pa siya.
Sorry for doing all these shits to you. Sorry kung sinasaktan kita. Pinapahirapan at laging pinagmumukhang tanga. Hindi ko alam, kinain ako ng galit ko. Hindi ko na pinansin how much it would affect you. Pero Mabel, why did you do this? Hindi mo dapat sinasaktan ang sarili mo.
It's because I love you. And I can't leave you again. And then tatanawin ka na naman sa malayo, sa mga billboards mo. Akala ko pag namatay ako, matatapos yung sakit. Pero natakot ako, Devin. Natakot ako kasi alam kong pag nawala ako, hindi na talaga kita makikita. I said while sobbing. He held my hand and kissed it. That sends thousands of voltage all throughout my body.
Mabel, still you shouldn't have done that.
But I just want us to start again. Gusto ko lang maayos tayo, Devin. Gusto ko lang bigyan mo ako ng chance to prove myself. To prove na hindi ko talaga gustong iwan ka. Hayaan mo namang ayusin ko to. I said. Huminga siya ng malalim at pinunasan ng mga luha ko. He looked at me straight in the eyes.
Susubukan ko. Susubukan kong pagkatiwalaan ka ulit. Let's start over.
Hindi ko napigilan ng mapangiti. I immediately hugged him.
Easy, yung sugat mo.
He said, but I just hugged him. And ang sarap sa pakiramdam nung maramdaman kong yakap niya ako. I know that my life almost ended. And it's a great sin. But it did open a new chapter for us. I love him no matter how stupid it sounds. I need Devin in my life.